Today, First Friday, October 4th, is the feast day of St Francis of Assisi, probably the most beloved, well-known Catholic saint. I've been blessed to be in Assisi numerous times, and there is a peace there, there is a holiness and a beauty there that is palpable. We can plausibly argue that Francis is one of the most perfect examples of someone who radically followed Christ and transformed the world. Kind of broke out of the traditional patterns of life in the church as they were in the 12th century and established a new way for people to live the gospel with this refreshing surge of joy, enthusiasm, passion, and sacrifice. I think many different groups try to claim Francis, and certainly there's aspects of Francis that speak of the beauty of creation, and I'll be doing some videos on what the church teaches about how we steward creation. And certainly other people would look at him as kind of a naturalist or a lover of animals. But at the center of Francis' spirituality was this deep, profound, passionate love for Jesus crucified and risen. And so he saw Jesus at the center of everything. It's why he loved the poor. It's why he wed Lady Poverty. It's why he gave away all his possessions. It's why he experienced this joy that the world cannot give. So Francis can never be boxed into any one category except as who a saint is, someone who has fallen in love with Christ. He's the first known saint to have received the stigmata, the wounds of Jesus in his hands, feet, and side. Wounds which caused him great physical pain, but that he saw as a beautiful sign of God's love for him, that he was privileged enough to share in the passion and suffering and death of Christ in a physical way. What a beautiful way for us to look at the cross in our life, that we are privileged enough to share in the passion, cross, and death of Jesus. Perhaps the wounds are not external, but in one way or another, all of us are wounded by life, and we can either rail at that and see it as something that is not just, or we can embrace it as an expression of God's mercy and presence in our lives. So Francis, this man who just completely was transformed because he found Christ, or maybe more accurately, Christ found him. St. Francis of Assisi, pray for us.